Here is your retirement account balance in 2045. $0. Here is what you will be doing instead of retiring. Working. The average American changes jobs 12 times in their career, and each time they do, they lose ground on retirement savings, health benefits, and pension contributions that no longer exist. We are not talking about a distant problem for someone else. We are talking about you right now, watching your paycheck disappear before it even hits your account, while companies post record profits and your salary stays frozen. Welcome to KB Bluetree, where we break down the financial realities nobody wants to discuss but everyone needs to understand. The rules of money have changed, and most people are still playing by the old playbook. Traditional employment promised a simple deal: work hard, stay loyal, retire comfortably. That deal is broken. The future of money is not about working harder at your day job. It is about understanding how wealth actually builds and positioning yourself accordingly. If you want financial strategies that actually work in today's economy, make sure to like and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more insightful content on navigating your financial future. Problem: you got promoted last year, and somehow you have less money now than before. Your salary increased by 5%, but your rent went up 8%. Your health insurance premiums jumped 12%, and your car insurance seemingly doubled overnight. You are making more money than ever before in your life, yet you are still living paycheck to paycheck. Every financial advisor tells you to save more, invest more, contribute more to retirement, but there is nothing left to save after you pay for basic existence. This is not a personal failure. This is a systemic shift that has happened over the past 30 years while everyone pretended everything was fine. Your parents could buy a house on a single income, stay with one company for 30 years, and retire with a pension that paid them until they died. You are competing in a completely different economic system with none of those advantages. The real problem goes deeper than inflation or wage stagnation. The problem is that traditional employment has become a wealth extraction system rather than a wealth building system. Companies have shifted from investing in employees as long-term assets to treating them as short-term expenses to be minimized. Pensions disappeared and got replaced by 401k plans where you bear all the investment risk. Healthcare costs got pushed onto employees through higher premiums and deductibles. Raises no longer keep pace with inflation, which means every year you work, you are effectively taking a pay cut. Job security is an illusion maintained just long enough to keep you compliant. Companies know this, which is why they have no incentive to reward loyalty anymore. The most efficient way to get a meaningful raise is to leave and get hired somewhere else. But that only resets the cycle rather than solving the underlying problem. Wage compression has made it nearly impossible to build wealth through salary alone. The gap between what you produce and what you earn has never been wider. Your productivity has increased dramatically thanks to technology, but your compensation has not followed. The solution is not to work harder at your existing job. The solution is to build income streams that exist independently of your employer's goodwill and the economy's volatility. We are going to walk through exactly how to do this using strategies that work whether you are starting from zero or already have some savings built up. Solutions: the first tactical move is to calculate your freedom number, which is the amount of passive income you need to cover your basic expenses. Take your monthly costs for housing, food, transportation, insurance, and utilities. Multiply that by 12 to get your annual baseline. Now multiply that by 25, which is the amount you would need invested to withdraw 4% per year sustainably. This is not your dream lifestyle number. This is your survival number, the point at which you are no longer dependent on employment to keep the lights on. The second strategy is to create a side income stream that operates on leverage rather than trading time for money. This means building something that can generate revenue while you sleep. Whether that is digital products, online courses, affiliate marketing, or automated services. The key is to choose something with low overhead and high scalability. A freelance business where you trade hours for dollars is just a second job. A digital product that sells without your active involvement is an asset that builds wealth. Start by identifying a problem you have solved in your own life that others would pay to solve in theirs. Document your process, package it as a course or guide, and sell it through platforms that handle payment processing and delivery automatically. The third tactic is to treat your investments like a business rather than a retirement account you check once a year. This does not mean day trading or gambling on cryptocurrencies. This means understanding that every dollar you invest should have a job to do, whether that is generating dividend income, appreciating in value, or hedging against inflation. Real estate investment trusts allow you to own income-producing property without being a landlord. Dividend growth stocks provide increasing cash flow that compounds over time. The goal is to build a portfolio that generates cash flow now, not just theoretical value you can access in 30 years. The fourth strategy is to reduce your dependency on your primary income by aggressively lowering your baseline expenses. This is not about cutting out coffee or living like a monk. This is about eliminating the fixed costs that consume your paycheck before you have a chance to allocate it strategically. Refinance high-interest debt, negotiate your insurance premiums, move to a lower-cost area if remote work allows it, cut subscription services you do not actively use weekly. Every dollar you cut from your baseline expenses is a dollar that can be redirected toward building assets. More importantly, lowering your baseline expenses reduces your freedom number, which means you reach financial independence faster, even without increasing your income. The fifth move is to build skills that have marketplace value outside your current employer. Your job title means nothing if your company goes under or decides to eliminate your department. Your skills mean everything if they can be monetized independently. Identify the 3 most valuable skills in your industry and become excellent at them. Then learn how to package those skills as consulting services, coaching programs, or solutions that clients will pay premium rates to access. This creates optionality, which is the most valuable asset in an unstable economy. Success story. Melissa spent 8 years climbing the corporate ladder in marketing, getting promoted 3 times, and watching her stress increase while her savings account stayed flat. She was making $75,000 a year, but living paycheck to paycheck in a high-cost city, convinced that one more promotion would finally give her breathing room. Instead, she calculated her freedom number and realized she needed $32,000 per year in passive income to cover her baseline expenses. She started a weekend side business teaching small companies how to run effective social media campaigns, charging $500 per month for management services. Within 18 months, she had 12 clients generating $6,000 monthly, which she invested into dividend-paying index funds and real estate crowdfunding platforms. 3 years after starting, her investment income plus side business revenue exceeded her corporate salary. She quit her job, moved to a lower-cost area, and now works 20 hours per week, while her income continues growing through investments that compound automatically. Recap: the future of money is not about getting a better job or waiting for the system to fix itself. The future of money is about building multiple income streams that exist independently of employment, investing strategically in assets that generate cash flow, and reducing your baseline expenses so your freedom number becomes achievable within years rather than decades. Your job is not your security. Your skills, your investments, and your ability to generate value outside of traditional employment are your security. Call to action. Here is what you need to do right now. Calculate your freedom number by multiplying your monthly baseline expenses by 300. That number probably feels overwhelming, which is exactly why most people never start working toward it. Break it down by figuring out how much passive income you need monthly. Then identify one skill you already have that could be packaged as a service or product someone would pay for. Spend the next 90 days building that into a functioning income stream, even if it only generates a few $100s at first. Subscribe to KB Bluetree for more strategies on building wealth in an economy that is stacked against you. If you are serious about understanding how artificial intelligence is reshaping entire industries and creating new opportunities, check out KB Bluetree for artificial intelligence in work, life, and society to position yourself ahead of this transformation. And because financial stress destroys your health faster than almost anything else, make sure to visit KB Bluetree for health and wellness to learn how to build lasting wealth without burning out. Your future self is either going to thank you for starting today or resent you for waiting another year. The choice is entirely yours, and the clock is already running.